Okay. Um. So I had something weird happen to me today. And besides, I am Greek. Now I'm not 100% Greek. I am 1/8 Greek. My 100% Greek I should call him great grandfather, is from Greece. His name is Alexander Banjo Angelopoulos. He married my great grandma here. But I'm not gonna tell you the whole history because I had something else to tell you. By not marrying somebody Greek, even though I'm 1/8 Greek, it's kind of different, you know. He's not into loud. In my family, we're loud, we're proud, and we like to stick with each other and talk and have fun, laugh and talk. I mean, if you're around my aunts and my sisters and my uncles, my aunts are the loudest one, but it's fun to be with them. So I gotta tell you something. Like, I had my hair curled, like on my first video today, and then I don't have my hair curled because I took a shower and then I brushed my hair, and all of a sudden I broke my brush in half by brushing my hair. And look, it's cracked right here. Well, it was already cracked, but yeah, I'm gonna have to throw it away. But that's not the first brush that broke. I broke many of brushes, But but that's just not it. Now, if you want to know about my life story when I first got married, well, before I got married, my husband, he got my attention while making me think that I hit him with a door. I don't know why, but all I know that when I first saw him at a glimpse, he wasn't really dressy, and I didn't want him, but then when he got my attention, I was like, fine, and so my husband, before we go, well, I shouldn't call him my husband, right? He is my husband, actually. I'm just saying before that he wasn't my husband. He asked me if I was on Facebook. I said, well, I don't know how to do Facebook. I even tried to ask a lot of people, but I didn't get any help, and I didn't know how to, use Facebook. So we got each other's numbers, but I never did call him, and so he just texted me when I was at my brother's house, and he asked me, will you marry me? And my brother's like, what? And my first sister-in-law, she was like, no, like, because the thing is, I didn't know him anyway, because how here's just saying love at first sight. To us, it was like I got married, and we got married together because we were desperate. I shouldn't say that. It sounds so silly. Desperate. Something torn between, like, we had other people that we like. It's just, I think we just want to get married. So when he asked me, will you marry me, on Facebook? And I was like, oh, okay, sure, let's do it. So somebody, now it hasn't been a year since we seen each other again. It was like a couple months because, somebody asked me one time, they said, how long have y'all talked together on the phone? You know how with those romantic couples, when they talk like an hour or 2 or 4 hours, maybe 30 minutes. And I was like, well, probably for 5 minutes. They're like, what? Well, how many times a day? I said, well, it was just 5 minutes, one time. I don't remember talking to him anymore, just one time on the phone. But I was all the way in Louisiana, and he was all the way in Ohio or Michigan, wherever he was. Who knows where a person was when you're on a phone from another state? So they said, why 5 minutes? And I said, well, he was talking. He said, oh, I love you. And at first I was thinking, that's kind of strange, somebody that just got engaged say, I love you, which is okay. But to me, it was like 12 years ago. I was like, what? And I was like, James, I gotta go help mom with the dishes. He said, okay. And the mom was like, she's like, tell him you love him. Tell him you love him. Like she always do, she say, like, if I don't say something or don't think of saying something, she's like, say it. And I was like, Mom. And so I was like, I love you too. So yeah, we hung up. And then it's like my brother said, like, you made him worried, And I was like, what? Because my husband, he just decided he was going to take a bus and come right back down. Not back down. He decided to come back by Louisiana to stay with me until we got married. Yeah, we were supposed to wait for a whole year, but then we decided to January. Yeah. So now when my husband and I was going to get our marriage license, like other couples do. Every single couple have to get their marriage license. So when they had to get their marriage license, so when we had to get our marriage license, I am so sorry if I'm being scatterbrained or not, but you know how it is, your brain goes out where, and when you're trying to think, you go another direction. So my husband and I went to the courthouse. I don't know why I keep on thinking police station. It was like, arrest him. No. But my husband and I went to the courthouse to get our marriage certificate. And I had my jacket on because how some people know how I am. I get cold so easily. So my husband, not this jacket, it was another jacket. My husband and I went to the courthouse. I had a jacket on because I was freezing cold. And so I went, how the police station and the courthouse both, they have this metal detector. One of those square metal detector where it looks like a door you can go through or something. And so I had to go through it. And when I went through it, there was this beep. So this guy had this metal thingamabobber. One of those thingamabobber. It's like it's like the size of these, but it's like a metal thing, and they go beep beep, and yet they have to search for you from one of those things. And so when he was searching for me, there was the beep 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 on one of my jackets thing with the pocket. So go beep 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 beep, and see, James went first. I had to go last because I was the only one that getting the beeping sound. And it was like 10 to 15 times he kept on searching for me. Well, he was so frustrated. I see his face. He was like, well, it is how I would say it, but he's probably like, especially when he was like about 60s or 70s, and it kept on going off. So then a few minutes while the officer was so frustrated because he couldn't find anything in my pocket, I had to volunteer because, I was just, my heart goes out to people, okay? Because I had to help them out, because I have to help people. I love people and I want to help. So I volunteered to help. So I reach in my pockets and then I pull out, it was a gum wrapper. I don't really usually eat gums, but I had one of those minty gum wrappers. It was one of those silver kind. Yeah, he was mad. He was mad. So then afterwards, we got our license. And then I was so shocked. After we got our license, James had to pull something on my mother. And so after we got our license, my husband had to give my mother a call. And he said, yeah, okay, sorry, my mind blank. I'm trying to think. Yeah. All right, so so he said, "Mom, can I borrow some bail money?" Natalie got arrested. And I was like, James? And Mom's like, "Oh, Jesus, Lord, help me." And he got her so worried. And then James told him he was joking. But it reminded me that other time, that when my mother, it was the first time my mother never slapped a person. Well, she spanked us before, but that's because we were naughty kids, But I'm not naughty, I was always my parents' perfect angels. Because you know why I was perfect angel? Because I was always obedient, and I always tried. Because when I was obedient, I got, I was used a lot too when I was in AFT, but I was obedient, and because I was obedient, I was okay. So, but it was the first time my mom slapped my husband in the face, and he, for telling her that he failed a drug test. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, he made us worry so much because in our side of family, we expect a man to work and pass a drug test because in our family, you cannot have any drugs, alcohol, or you can't do nothing. No, nothing. So you got to pass the drug test. You can't fail the drug test. So, yeah. So that saying when you got married, you wake out of, just it's like a saying. It's like how I felt when on first wedding night, our honeymoon. After we got married, I was so happy, and then all of a sudden I woke up and I was like, how did this happen? I looked at him, I thought he was skinny, and man, he blew up. And I said, James, what happened to you? And he said, it was all your mother's cooking. But you know what? Yep, that's how a Greek is, Greek family, you just cook, talk, and you're loud, and it's like hearing saying that I am so proud I'm Greek, that if I see a Greek person there, Greek restaurant there, I would love to go to Greece. Greek. It almost sounds, the way I'm saying Greek, it sounds like I'm saying, I am Groot. I'm Groot. You know that character from the Marvel comics? What was that name? It's not the Fantastic Four. The galaxy of that tree alien. It almost feels like if they ever had characters go to the tree man's planet, and you see a male tree and a female tree and a baby tree, and the male be like, I am Greek, and the female's like, I am Greek, and then the little kid tree go say, no, I am Greek. So, and that's all they can say. That's like how it is with the Greek family. But I have to let you go. So bye. You know what? And because I'm outside, I cannot see anything. Yep, there it is. All right.